sick. So, big, huge we're on. That was prime. Oh, sick. We're on the dictionary example. This is the one that I explained really poorly in the first video, but or I went to in depth because I couldn't really the right term for this. But essentially, we got to make sure that the um, list of keys maps exactly once to the dictionary values. So you look at the test case, one has exactly one key, three has exactly one key, six, seven, and eight, or not six, seven, eight, six, seven, and 10 all have the same key, so we don't include them in the list. And eight does have a unique key, so we do include that in the list. We just go to turn the list of that. This one, they all have the same key, so we return an empty list. Pretty self-explanatory. As far as I'm aware, this is the last easy one. After this, I believe it gets back into object-oriented programming, which is not my specialty, but you know, it is what it is, right? Um, yeah, so let's go ahead and get started in this. As always, we're going to start with a definition and a definition of unique, basically unique, IQUE. Yeah, that looks right. It goes. Also, I turned on, oh, it's Eli Loft. Don't know if I said my name. Also, I put up music headphones, so if you hear that, I apologize, but it got boring over the last couple. So not an insult to the test or whatever. I'm just easily distracted. But all right. And like I said, one more time, it's going to return a sorted list of keys that maps to a unique dictionary value, and empty list if it doesn't have any. So get started. First, doesn't already doesn't already exist. Then we want to create the initial list. List. Right. Now that we got that first thing initialized, we're going to go to we're going to create a value count and have this equal a set. All right. And after I get through this code block, I'll go back and explain what I'm doing. So don't you worry. Okay. All this code block does is checks the value in the list. Yeah, checks value and value count, and if the value um already exists, then you add one. If the value is, or you add one to the amount of times that it's in the value. And if it's not, then you make it equal one. And essentially, this is going to be the basis. If it only equals one, then we know it's a unique code. If it doesn't only equal one and it has more than one, then we know that it is not a unique code and we don't need to print it. Which brings us to the next thing. We're going to have another list called unique keys. Equal to its own list. All right. Looks a lot like a new, but it's not. For- All right. And once again, after I finish this code block, I'll go back and explain what I'm doing. It's just hard for me to explain while I'm actually typing. I am not a great multitasker. Like I said, I get distracted easily. But, I am planning on officially getting tested um May 22nd, which for ADHD, which is besides the point, not something I need to talk about in this. Okay. Uh, Now, what we have here in this little value set is after our code runs through here. Also, this is a top-down approach, as known in most coding, you know, dynamic or whatever. Um, but it's top-down approach after basically we're going through one by one. After our values get sent through here, if there's exactly one unique key, right? As in there's not a plus two or it doesn't equal two or three or whatever, and it just equals one, then it goes down here and gets put in the unique keys value list, right? And this is the list that we're going to want to print to console later. Um, yes. The only thing is because it's not in order yet. We need to sort it, but I'm just gonna use a regular sort algorithm already been built into Python because while it may not be the fastest, it is, however, the simplest, which is also a good a aspect of programming, or aspect of good programming, because a stupid person thinks that complex is good, or a stupid person values complexity while a smart person values simplicity. Use sort. Why is this? Oh, I forget an S. Did forget an S. All right. Also, you take, I don't know if you take off. You've never taken off for lack of comments before. So, I mean, I'm explaining as I'm going through, so I don't think it should matter too much. I'm also on a time crunch here. I'm trying to finish by midnight. I procrastinated way too long on this assignment. Yeah, all I need to do is add a couple test cases. So we're gonna do unique dictionary, the same ones you gave me. Hate doing dictionaries. Two. Zero. Four. And then zero. This one would be easier. Moment of truth. Oh, dictionary. What's going on here? Also, I just might need to get a new laptop. I feel like this one's pretty done. Did we not? Oh, wait. I know what I did. I am so stupid. I always do that too. First of all, these are not supposed to be included in the definition. That wasn't what I did. I completely forgot to send the actual call command, which makes me so stupid, but it is what it is. Print Atomy. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie? Ooh, first actual key value error. For key value edict dot items if the values for capitalization error. No. Dot append key. What is the error again? Okay, so it could also be a problem with it being called by unique values one. Why is my tab being all off? Tab, tab. Okay, there it goes. Now it's equal. Okay. And try this again. For key value in a dict dot items. We have if value underscore count value. And if that equals 1, then you want to append to a keys. Okay, now something's making me think that it's down here then. What the fuck? Okay, value count, that's it. For key value and dict items. Is that what it is? Oh, that's my date. Was it just my indentation being thrown off? Are you kidding me? If so, that's upsetting. That should not have taken me so long to get. That pisses me off. You kidding me? Sick. Well, that took me a lot longer than it should have. Like 15 minutes longer than it should have. But it's cool. We still got 45 minutes to do the last two. I will catch you in the next video. Boom.